next, we'd like to recognize another man who has dedicated his life to others. This time, it's a Desert Storm veteran who helps ease the way home for fellow combat veterans who are suffering from post-traumatic stress. Here's a glimpse into Jim Gilligan's role.
I was in the U.S. Marine Corps for 6 years, from 1986 to 1992. When I got out of the military in '92, I didn't think I was ever going to work with, vets or anything like that. And I wanted to go into criminal justice, actually, because of the training I've had. And I'm kind of a counselor, first and foremost, a therapist, a psychotherapist. Secondly, a very short second, is more of an advocate for them. An advocate meaning a provider for services to link vets to services that they have maybe don't know where to turn to or where to kind of connect with. And I'm like that liaison, so to speak. I can connect them to services that if I can't offer them, these services can't offer them. So I kind of help them get connected with these services, be it housing, be it home loans, be it medical care and other care that I could not provide as a therapist. Primarily work with combat veterans. Adjusting to civilian life, especially after going through combat, which is, it's kind of a double whammy, so to speak, because it's hard to adjust from military to civilian life. But it's even harder when you've been in a combat situation and adjusting to civilian life. What's satisfying is when they really come to grips with not necessarily saying I never have any problems anymore, but when they get to a point to where they can say to themselves, yes, I still remember my combat experience, but it doesn't own me as much. It doesn't have that gripping quality that it used to have. I couldn't ask for a better population to work with, because being a vet and serving vets that is truly, I'm very lucky.
To present the Hometown Hero Award in the military category, I'm pleased to introduce Molly and Janice Christensen of Flag Source.
I'm Molly, and together with Janice, we're going to be presenting the award for our Hometown Military Hero. We had 4 very qualified, deserving candidates. It was very difficult for us.
We have a committee that works with us. We go around the table, and people, everybody had votes and speak why they want their candidate. When it came to our last employee, he said, I feel very strongly that candidate number 4, so 4 isn't always the worst number, candidate number 4 should do it. My dad was in Vietnam, and he came back, and he suffered post-traumatic stress, and now he's doing counseling. And like Jim, they're unsung heroes, and Jim probably doesn't get all the recognition or all the thank yous that he should get from people like us. He's part of our community, and he's definitely one of our hometown heroes. Jim, please come up.
I want to thank Janice Christensen, Molly, I'm sorry. Molly and Flag Source, and especially my family from Covering Lawn, my wife Lisa, my daughter Sadie, and Dr. Wasisko, who is a colleague of mine, for her support, and for especially all the vets that come home and that are going to come home in the future. And they're the heroes too, and I learned a lot from them, and I do a better job knowing what their experience is like, so I'm very humbled and grateful to be included in this with these other heroes today. Thanks.